Hey world, here we are. We're back. It's Improv Monday, the most exciting of all improv days. This is the day that started the entire movement, the entire improv movement that only seems to cascade and grow larger with every passing day. Recently, I was told by someone who was watching the shows that they were almost as fun as watching improv practices, and I took that to be a huge, a huge compliment because when we started, people weren't sure if we were doing scenes. People were not positive that we were doing improv scenes. Now they know. Now it's clear. It's as clear as day. And we're getting better at it. This is week 12. We've been at this for 3 months now, which is crazy. It really is crazy that Elizabeth and Deo have continued to show up every week. They won't be. They will not be discouraged by my insanity. And I'm excited to have them here to play with me tonight as members of the first improv team ever, Electronic Initiation. So, as always, we take suggestions from the suggestion box that's on our webpage. They are typed in and sent to us. It was meant to be a feature on the website that would help me understand what I'm doing wrong with the website, but instead people have been sending improv suggestions. So we're going to take one of those. I've already looked at it. I already know what it is. Before I do that, I should mention, as always, we consider all improv shows in one night to be part of the same show. So if you're checking out this show, please be sure to stick around and check out the 2 other shows later tonight. That's going to be Synergy Theater and Bear Golf. Bear Golf. That's a scary idea. I can't imagine why we wouldn't want to check out something like Bear Golf. All right, so here we go. I have Elizabeth Cavacino with me from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Teo Yang from Improv Boston up in Boston, and we are going to do some improv comedy for you, made up on the spot, never seen before, never to be seen again. Suggestion for us is going to be Strawberry Basket. Strawberry Basket.
We cut to a field, and there are 2 junior high school students having a picnic. So I've got champagne in the picnic basket, a little bit. I stole it from my mom's liquor cabinet.
What? You did?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Cheryl, I don't. Okay, I mean, really? Really?
Yeah, I just wanted to feel like we're like real adults on the stage.
Okay, okay. Take it out. Just take it out. That's a big bottle. That's a big bottle of champagne.
Yeah. Mom has,
God.
I mean, she has a whole cellar full of these things, you know? I mean, she's not going to miss it.
You're right. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'm just very nervous right now. I'm scared of alcohol, but I also really want it. You know?
Yeah. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're gonna be grown up one day, and we're gonna drink alcohol all the time, and it's not gonna be a big deal.
Like my dad was an alcoholic, but he wasn't like a bad dad. He died early, but he was a great dad when he was around.
Yeah, see? He was a great dad. It's people like to villainize alcohol. My mom, she always said it's okay to have 1 glass of champagne a day. That's okay.
Here, I'm gonna take off my shoe and use it to open the bottle.
Okay.
My dad taught me this.
Oh, wow, you're really good at this.
Yeah, you just pop it in and then it's got a heel in it. That's why it works. That's why I've never actually done this before. This is all theory in my head, but I've seen him do it so many times.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, glasses. Where are the glasses? Oh my God, this is a big day. This is a big day for me.
You're really getting into this. I'm so happy.
Honestly, this is the best day. Markina, she tried to smoke weed with me when we were dating, and I had a terrible reaction. I really just hated her for it. But alcohol, it's a great choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you something that you'd be allergic to.
Yeah. Here you go. Here. Have a glass.
Oh, I feel like I'm 36, you know? I feel
I
like
I feel like I'm 47. That's how old my father was when he succumbed to cirrhosis.
it's really
Okay, we
sad.
cut away from this scene and we find ourselves in a office after hours. An office after hours. Oh my God, they just work you to the bone here, huh?
Yeah, God, Jesus Christ. It's like
I'm like,
you punch in and it's just hour after hour of mind. I feel like an ant.
yeah. I'm so far behind. I'm going to be here, I don't know till when, till like 9, maybe even 10 o'clock tonight. And tomorrow, I'm still going to be in the weeds. I'm still going to be behind. I can't file these papers fast enough. You know, I can't, I don't even know why they're using paper files anymore.
I don't get it either.
It seems a waste.
And I can't staple these papers fast enough either. You would think they would just put it, they have one of those, and they use so much paper, they would just have it inside one of those big copy machines, but instead I'm just hand stapling them one by one.
Yeah. It's this. I mean, like, yeah. I don't even want to get started on the thumbtack situation because the thumbtacks that they buy are not strong enough to go into their walls, into their cubicle walls. So that's just a waste. My fingers are killing me. They're killing me.
I can see the scarring on your thumbs. This is terrible, and there's no medical benefits.
Hey, you know what I like to do sometimes late at night?
What?
I do like a little cocaine, and that gets me through the night. You want to do some cocaine?
No, I don't want to do some cocaine.
Oh no, it's fun. It'll be fun.
I have a child. I can't. I'm not 22 anymore. I can't just do cocaine on a Wednesday night.
It's boring. And like it's 6:30. You know, most of the other people are gone. We could just, you know, have a good time. Enjoy yourself while you're filing.
Is this how you get through the day? This is how you get through the day?
I've been doing cocaine like the last couple of months and feeling great about it. It's been fantastic.
But you still feel shitty about the job?
Do you know Brendan in Human Resources?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my connection. That's where I get my coke.
The guy who grilled me during my interview is your cocaine dealer?
He said I was complaining to him about the work. I was like, because you know what I was doing? I was trying to collate copies. And the collator was like messing it all up. It was not collating properly. Page 3 kept going in front of page 1. And that's
yeah.
I mean, does that happen to you?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. It's like page 4 and then page 3. It's like, no, that's not how it works. What the fuck?
It's a waste. It's a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of time.
I get really frustrated, but I don't do cocaine to get through it.
Oh, but that was Brandon's idea. He was like, you should try cocaine. Because I was complaining to him about the collator, and he was like, you should, you know what? And he was right. I mean, it improved my situation greatly. Greatly.
Is he buying them with corporate funds?
I don't know.
Is he embezzling?
I mean, it's like cheap cocaine.
You're about to offer me. It's cheap cocaine? I don't know.
It's like super cheap cocaine. So yeah, maybe he's subsidizing it with corporate funds. I don't know. Can I tell you something?
John,
What?
What?
No,
I can't believe this. Everyone's doing cocaine in the office.
I don't know. Everyone's doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing a lot of cocaine. I'm doing a lot.
You have a problem. You have a problem. Especially because it's cheap. You don't know what it's called.
I've got a problem called this job. Okay, I've got a solution called cocaine.
Don't you see this vicious cycle of cocaine feeding your habits and then it's making you content?
Yeah. I feel content for the first time. Yeah.
John, what did you feel before cocaine?
Frustrated with my job, like you. Like I still do. I still feel that way.
Yeah, it's coming back because you need to get high again, man.
Yeah, that's right. I'm offering you some coke. Do you want it or not? I'm getting a strong vibe, but you don't want to party.
No, I don't want to party. I want to go home to my wife and child. I'm sorry, John, if I hurt your feelings.
You did. You're worried that you'll get caught? Because no one goes in the stairwell. You could go in the stairwell and do some cocaine.
You can't. That's not. You can't convince me. I said no.
No means no with you, huh?
Yeah, no means no with me.
John,
I knew it.
John, did you give our colicky baby cocaine?
Yeah.
She won't go to sleep now.
Yeah, I gave. Hey, you know, your husband is a real straight arrow, okay? And he doesn't want to do any cocaine at the office. He doesn't want to do any cocaine at all. So I thought I'd come over here, have some dinner, sneak your baby some cocaine. Let's get him in here. Let's get your husband in here. Let's see what he thinks about this.
Sean, what are you doing in my?
That's a happy baby. Huh?
Did you coke up my baby?
Yeah.
He coked up the baby.
With real cheap stuff.
You better start running. You better start running. Honey, give me my knife. Give me my knife.
Hey, whoa, man. Hey, whoa. Whoa, you need to relax. You need to relax yourself. Relax yourself. Don't stab me. Don't stab me.
Relax myself.
Why don't you
gave my baby cocaine.
You don't even know.
Coke.
It's cheap stuff, man. It's not strong cocaine. It's like cheap stuff.
I'm having trouble holding the baby. I'm having trouble holding my child right now.
It's fidgeting. Oh, it just threw up. It just threw up everywhere. Look at what you did to my Marcello.
You're welcome. Okay, we cut away from the scene, and we find ourselves looking at two cops who are on the corner of a street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he had to have had a motive, you know. You don't just go and just smash somebody's window in just for the fun of it, you know.
Yeah, no, he had to have a motive. He had to have had a motive. What did Stu say? Did Stu say he didn't have a motive?
Yeah, Stu said that he wrote it down. He filed away in the cold cases. He said it was just incidental.
Oh, that's nuts. That's nuts. You gotta have a. I mean, that's like day one cop school, right? Every criminal's got a motive of some kind or another.
Yeah. Even
what?
No, I'm sorry. I just got distracted by that guy with the camera over there. But
he's taking photos of us. Why
yeah.
you doing that?
Oh, sorry. I'm just taking photos of you and the body.
Why you put? Okay. Yeah. Well, why?
What?
You know
why am I
what,
putting you? You guys?
Yeah. Why are you putting us in the photo with the dead body? What's your motivation?
My motivation. I'm just trying to take nice, classy photos of the body for the report.
Oh, you don't have a motivation. See, this guy's the same as Stu. He doesn't have a motivation for what he's doing. Ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous.
I just want somebody to have a motivation, you know?
Or at least admit that they've got a motivation. You don't have to tell me what it is, okay? You don't have to tell me what your motivation is. Just admit that you've got one.
Yeah, you can keep that. You can keep that to yourself. Why you want those photos to be nice?
That's your business. I mean, you haven't committed a crime, right? You've not committed a crime. You're fine. You're fine.
You guys need to relax, man. Murders are murders. You don't find who the killer is. It's just another number.
Murders are murders? Look, I didn't sign up.
What? What'd you say to me?
I'm sorry? What?
What did you say to me?
Said
What were
you detectives, and then we didn't hear the last word.
I'm ready to go 3 rounds with you right now, bro. I'm ready to knock out your teeth.
Whoa, okay. I just said
that's how seriously
all you detectives were all the same.
We're all the same?
What does that mean?
You're
Why
all
are you saying
the same.
that? What's your reason to say that?
All you guys.
Why?
You guys get all stressed out. Feel like you're playing God with these homicide victims. You know how many detectives I've seen working my work? Hundreds of you guys. Wash out. You burn out. You burn out.
Listen here, you little punk. Okay, cops are the closest thing to God that we're ever going to see in this lifetime. All right?
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
believe that.
We're as close. We defend the law.
That's right.
And that's what God does.
That's
Okay?
right. That's
And
correct.
we don't see God, so we're God.
That's right.
For now.
God is invisible. You can't see us. God is invisible, so we're the closest thing to God you're ever going to see.
Except
All right?
for maybe the sun.
Except for, okay, yeah, of course, the sun, of course, is also closer.
Sorry.
So besides the
Sorry
sun,
about
then
Oh yeah, the guy
You're
the sun is closer.
I mean, technically,
You guys
yeah.
are, you guys are
But the sun can't enforce the law, so
You
that's
guys-
where we come in.
Yeah, the sun, you're beneath the sun. The sun doesn't care what you do.
need to argue yourself out of this argument, just like you're arguing yourself out of this case.
Case?
I don't even know what that means. You're being pretty flip for someone who just met the gods.
Yeah. You don't really seem to have very much respect for God.
For someone who what?
But it just met two gods.
You know, you remind me of my landlord. My landlord comes over the other day, and he's like, I heard you've got, that your outlets are kind of like we've been putting our plugs in the outlets and then pulling them out again, and like he pulled out the outlets out of the wall. And he's like, I heard you want me to like reinstall them, right? And I was like, what's your motivation for coming over here? Why do you come over here? And he has no answer. He just looks at me like a deer in the middle of the street, you know? I hit him in the face.
He can do that because he's a cop, We can hit
You
people
hit him in the face?
Yeah, I attacked my landlord.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll attack
You guys-
Don't think I want to
Who's going to stop him? If he attacks you or he
You attack
attacks the
me?
landlord, we're the cops. There's
Yeah.
nobody.
I'll take a picture.
Nobody's gonna arrest the
I'll take a
cop.
picture of it. I got a picture. I got a picture of you right now. All I'm
Okay.
saying, your work life and your personal life are getting merged. And that's what happens when you have your head so far up your ass.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him one bit. Not one bit. No, I don't like him.
You see that camera?
Hey, calm down. I'm gonna take a picture of you. I took a picture of you.
I'll take your other camera too.
How you like that? She took both the
Oh,
cameras.
what the? Oh, come on. I work for the state. I'm on your side.
Now you learned a lesson. Next time a cop asks you for your motivation, give them your motivation.
Then you won't have to lose $6,000 worth of government-issued cameras, which we're gonna get replaced.
I see your car outside.
We come away from this
flashing
scene. We cut away from this scene. We cut to a ring store, and a man enters the ring store looking nervous.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to just possibly buy a ring. I'm just so up in the air with everything. I can't really decide. I'm here to look and most likely buy a ring.
What do you mean? Why are you saying? What do you mean? Why are you saying?
I mean, you must get this a lot. I just don't know. I don't know if I should marry her. I should.
Gosh.
But
Huh.
what do you mean? Oh my gosh.
You're not sure if you should marry the person who you're here to buy a ring for?
I mean, I'm sure, but I need that extra push. I just need that last push, because I already know how this is gonna end. I just need that extra push to make it go that way.
What do you? Well, okay. Well, and you think?
I have a mold of her finger in my pocket,
Okay, that's
and
strange.
I just want to put different rings on it just to see, because I feel like when I see what it looks like on her finger,
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, okay, of course I should do this.
Okay, well, if you love her, do you love her?
Yes.
Okay, well, so if you love your girlfriend, you probably should propose and It'll be okay, all right? It doesn't. I'm happy to put rings on your mold. If that's what you want. All
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
It's an exact replica.
Is it? It looks very wide. It's a very wide mold.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to say?
It doesn't look like a human-sized finger. It looks like another creature's finger. Is that your girl? You're saying your girlfriend? You didn't? Maybe you put the mold. Did you put the plaster on the outside of her finger, and it's like fatter now than her actual finger? Is that what's going on?
She's not of this plane of existence.
We see that the mold is actually an elephant foot.
What? Now that I look closer at that, it looks like what you got is like the foot of like a large animal. It looks like an entire foot.
It's
not
really
one
like
finger.
It's like a portion of a claw or a. Her name is Esmeralda. I met her at the circus, and I am in love with her. But I don't.
Yeah, buddy, look. Here's the hard news, all right? I don't have a ring that's going to fit that.
You
I
don't
can
have a
give
ring.
you like a necklace that could fit that.
It's got to be like a solid piece of metal, because I'm very old-fashioned. I'm very old-fashioned.
I have some like one-piece necklaces.
You don't have anything? Come on. I'm sure other people have walked in here in love with animals and elephants.
What is going on with you, man? You just said before that it was a creature from another plane of existence. Now you're saying it is an elephant? You're in love with an elephant?
It is of the same plane. It's I define plane by humanity, and it is not of the plane of existence of humanity. Okay?
Buddy, I will put a necklace on your
It's got to be a solid thing of metal. It can't.
I
It can't
have
just be
that. I have necklaces that are solid pieces of metal. Okay, I'll put it on your foot mold. Okay, and you can see if it makes you feel anything. But I'll tell you what, you're not going to find a ring for that. That's not a finger. That's a foot. Okay, that's not a finger.
Don't judge my love.
I'm
Don't
not
judge
trying to judge your
me.
love. It's not a. I'm not judging your love. When I say it's not a finger, that's not judging your love. That's just saying. I'm just pointing out. It's not a finger. That's not a finger. It's a foot.
Have you heard about the customer is always right? Because you're not acting like that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But that means like if you want like something next Wednesday and it's difficult for me to get it to you next Wednesday, it doesn't mean I'm going to like pretend that I think feet are fingers. All right. Does it, like if you come in here with a can of beans and you're like, "This is my chicken dinner," I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to tell you that that's not chicken. That's a can of beans. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you that.
Don't you compare my soon-to-be wife with a can of beans?
Well, I'm not comparing. I'm comparing that you're saying one thing is one thing when it's not that thing. Look, words mean things, buddy. All right. Words. I was an English major. All right. I majored in English. I studied all kinds of different words, and so I know that words mean things. And you can't just bring out a foot and be like, "That's my girlfriend's finger." Hey, you want to have sex with an elephant? That's your business. All right. But your elephant's never going to have a finger.
I would show me that necklace. Show me that ring. That ring.
It's not a ring. I'm not going to call it a ring, buddy. You're back on the same thing again. It's a necklace. It's a solid piece sterling silver necklace, and I'm not going to call it something else. All right?
Can you call it a bangle?
Yeah, because it is a bangle. I can call it a bangle. I can call it a bauble.
Well, fine.
A frippery if you want me to. I mean, it's all those things. But what it really is, number one, is it's a necklace. But let me get it out for you, okay? You're not going to rob me, are you? Because I'm getting a real weird vibe off you.
What do you mean if I'm going to rob you?
I'm wondering. It's a lot of valuables here. I'm wondering if you're going to rob me or something.
What about me comes off as I'm a thief?
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to insult you.
Is it my whip? Is it my whip?
That doesn't help. The fact that you have a whip on you. I doubt you know how to use it, but it doesn't help.
This is how I communicate with my wife.
No, that's wrong.
Excuse me, sir. My iguana. I would like a ring for my iguana.
Okay, I've got this other customer right now. I can see you in a second. That sounds like you guys are going to get along great.
He's my soulmate. His name is Mr. Copperpennies.
All right. You know what? Actually, this is a big opportunity for me. So you're dating your iguana.
Yes.
Okay, that's sad and pathetic, but okay. So you're dating your iguana. No, hold on. I want to make a point here. Look at what your co-customer here has got. Do you see? Show her the mold. See that? You see that?
Yeah, that doesn't look like a finger.
Okay, so look, we didn't even tell her that you said it was a finger, and that was the number one thing out of her mouth. That it doesn't look like a finger. What does that tell you, buddy? She's dating an iguana, and she can tell that that's not a finger.
I knew you would be judgmental, and I just wanted to ease the transition.
Okay, you don't have the right to say that. It is not judgmental to say that that's not a finger. That's just not a finger. That's not judgmental. Judgmental is you're slow, you're lazy, you're stupid. That's judgmental. And actually, you know what? You're stupid might be right.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We don't just judge people with words. We judge them by the way we look and think about them in our heads. And I can tell what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo because I have to use a whip to communicate with my soon-to-be wife, who's an elephant. But that's
so great. So you said it then. So your girlfriend's an elephant. That's fine. There's nothing to be ashamed of, buddy. Look, I'm gonna go in the back and get your necklace. I want to see what this one wants. Now, what do you want for the iguana?
Oh, he just wants like some cufflinks.
Cut away from the scene. And we cut to a dormitory in a upscale boarding school.
And you children need to have your lights out in 10 minutes. I'm coming back in 10 minutes, and I want to make sure all your lights are out.
Okay.
All right.
That's a little attitude I heard.
No attitude. No.
Rupert's got an attitude.
Rupert?
This bed's uncomfortable.
Rupert, we don't tolerate complaining around here.
It's awful. I have a very comfy bed, and Rupert complains about his uncomfortable bed all night long.
No, I didn't get to pick my bed because I'm the new kid around here, and I'm just complaining and I'm voicing it.
Rupert's a real problem at night. He complains about his bed all night long.
Because it gives me night terrors. It makes me so uncomfortable. It affects my dreams. Headmaster?
Can you imagine how hard it is to rest after a hard day at school with someone like Rupert complaining about the bed?
Rupert, all of the beds are exactly the same. They're standard issue.
That's right. They're all the same.
So if Timothy is comfortable in his bed, therefore you should be comfortable in your bed.
And I'm very comfy. Also comfy in my bed.
Timothy is a model student.
That's because Timothy's a follower, and I voice I'm just different from everyone else, and my back is different from everyone else's back.
Well,
it's different.
Well, here at St. Ignatius School for Boys, we do not like rabble-rousers.
Say what you say about your pants. He's always talking about his pants.
My pants are too short for me. My school uniform is too short for me. And it makes me uncomfortable, and I always have like a wedgie.
Well, you have the exact same standard issue uniform that Timothy has. I mean,
my pants fit me great.
Timothy's. If you're not you might be a little taller than Timothy, but that is not Timothy's fault.
I'm just saying that maybe we should have different sizes of beds and pants for people, because people are different. We're not all the same.
Oh, okay? Yeah. If we start going and buying different types of beds and different types of pants, the next thing you know, people are going to want to study different types of things or eat different types of food in the cafeteria.
Yeah. I want to read To Kill a Mockingbird, but all we're reading is experiences about rich, white, old people. I don't enjoy it.
Well, one day you're going to be a rich, white, old person, and you'll look back when you're sitting on the veranda of your mansion, and you will thank me and St. Ignatius School for Boys.
Not if I can help it. I won't be a rich old white person when I grow up.
Well, he's really destroying my enjoyment of this boarding school. Do you guys want to do some LSD?
We got away from this.
That's our show. That's our show. Great job, guys. Great job. Thanks so much for doing it with me. And thank you to everyone who was watching. Please remember to check out Bear Golf and also to check out Synergy Theater. Bear Golf is a New York City-based team, while Synergy Theater is coming at you live out of San Francisco. And they have a very distinct form that is, dare I say it, different from what you see in New York and probably in Boston and Bethlehem as well. So worth checking out, Synergy Theater. They do an improvised play, and they play different characters throughout. All right, thanks, everyone. Thanks so much for checking out this week's Electronic Initiation.